Welcome to the Locker, Season 6, Episode 40, E44. I'm your man, A. White, along with my man, Van House, for the final edition of the Locker for 2025. 6 years in, man. 6 years in.
Wow.
6 years in. Yes, indeed. So,
wow.
obviously,
That's crazy.
we got Christmas Eve next week, New Year's Eve the week after that. So, we got to take a break.
Bro, the only person that has stuck around me for this long are my parents and my wife.
Yeah, bro. Hey, why you think I keep trying to turn you over to others? That's why, I'm trying to put you on, man. Hey, man, y'all need to take Van on full time, man. Now for ESPN, you got to bring me. You got to bring me as what you call it, man? Public relations. Make sure that you make sure the wrong people don't try and get around you. But
oh my god.
Yeah, man. So Bud Crawford retired.
Dude, I heard that. You know what, Aunt? That's the great thing about sports now, right? Is we are kind of on that line of where guys can make enough money early in their career where they don't have to continue playing. I would never forget this. All right. In my opinion, the most important people for athletes are strength and conditioning coach, whatever sport you're in,
right?
And your trainers, which whatever sport, your trainer's got to be on it. Those are the two people you're probably gonna spend the most time with. So when I went to the Bears, dude, that's the first dude, Anthony. That's the first thing I went to. I didn't go to the equipment manager. I went to the training room, introduced myself, made myself familiar with the trainers. So if something went wrong, which one of y'all I trust the most? Because you can't trust them all. You got to find the one that you gel with. So, dude, I walk in the locker room, and it was a defensive lineman. I think he was rehabbing, dude, it's 5, 6, whatever, knee surgeries. He was on the 5th or 6th one, or it might have been more than that. So, I'm rookie, trying to get to know people, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know how I asked it, but basically I was getting to the point of, why are you still doing this? Like, what makes you fight through this your 6th, 7th time? He's like, man, because my wife and kid, they got a certain lifestyle they got to continue.
Right.
How else am I going to do it rather than this? So he was in the league 8, 9, 10 years. Aaron Donald, I just saw a podcast with him. He got out. He could still play.
Aaron finished this year?
No, Aaron finished a couple of years ago.
Nah, I thought he was done. I thought I seen him playing last year. He may have, but I think last year must have been his last year, and he might have been on spot duty.
I think the year before last was his last year. I don't think he played last year. I could be wrong. Let me tell you quickly. 2023 was his last year.
Really?
Yeah. So he played 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years back in the day, he didn't afford you the kind of money he made.
Yeah.
So the amount of money Floyd Mayweather, and people, I know some people don't like Floyd. Floyd is that one, what's the word? Where you can find either side.
I can't say the word on here, the word you're looking for.
So the amount of money he brought to boxing is now why a guy like Bud can quit boxing.
Entrepreneurial, man?
Huh?
The entrepreneurial side of him?
No, I'm talking about another word.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I can't think of it. But so he is. So now Bud don't have to boxing. Dude, the only reason people stay in their sport so long is to continue to make money.
I don't know. I was going to stop you earlier, but I don't want you to go down too far of a tangent And I say this and because I got a different outlook on Bud retiring early.
Oh, okay.
Retiring early in general at this age. Like the value of the game. And I say that because Tom Brady wasn't the highest paid quarterback, stuck around for 20 years. Was he playing for the money? If he was playing for the money, he could have a bit. He could have. And I can't believe, year in review, I can't believe that Patrick Mahomes fell off that bad. Patrick Mahomes was bad for the last 3 years. I had him in fantasy.
I don't know if he's bad.
I
don't know if he's bad. They don't have the talent around him. The last couple of years, he had injuries at that wide receiver group that has proven detrimental. They haven't had a run game since the last Super Bowl. I don't think it's all on Patty.
I know two things are all on Patty.
Okay.
How many times in the past 3 years has he been hurt?
2, I think, huh?
I believe 3.
Okay, that's fair.
Most of they all may not have been. Some of them may have been smaller than others. Some of them may have been nagging and lingering.
Okay.
I say it's about everybody. Patty don't get no pass. Patty gets out of the pocket, tries to prolong a play, and still takes a hit. That's the dumbest shit ever. When quarterbacks do that, once you get out the pocket,
that's fair.
And he does that all the time. Like I'm talking about he don't even throw the ball sometimes and gets taken to the ground. He's smarter than that, man.
That's fair. Okay. Okay.
And he's been doing that. And I'm telling you, the only reason I'm mad about it, not because I'm a Chiefs fan, but I had him on fantasy. And every time I'm like, let me play him. And the past 2 years, he ain't done shit. No, he ain't done nothing at all. Yes, Johnny. John, he's ruined fantasy for me, man.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all this, y'all. When you're on fantasy, first of all, the top quarterbacks are not the quarterbacks that you want. You want a quarterback. You want to get your running backs and receivers and get a good quarterback. And you gotta get the elite quarterback. That's all I'm saying. Anthony.
What is Ann talking about? Ann about to commit a crime?
Bail money? What the hell?
You talking about Sharon Moore, unless you know something we don't know. And hold on, and I still disagree with you again because I picked Lamar Jackson before, and this year I had Lamar Jackson and Henry. So you said pick the running back. Okay, I picked the running back. Yes. Now the quarterback's not there.
You and I both, dude. And I researched it. All of the fantasy guys said do not pick Derrick Henry. But I picked Derrick Henry the last maybe 3 years, and he been balling for him. I'm like, I can't leave him. I can't not ride with him again. Dude, they said his numbers will be down, and I didn't listen. The other guy I picked, so for me, I don't know why we talking about fantasy. Here's what I do with fantasy that also hurt me again this year. I pick a quarterback and their number one receiver.
Yeah, we are trying to double up. Yeah,
I get double up.
And pick a team with a terrible defense, or pick a team with a terrible defense, so they got to stay scoring.
Guess who I picked this year? Jaden McDaniels and Terry McLaurin, and both of them haven't played more than 6 games. I've been on a damn waiver wire. I've been picking new players. I was picking new players almost every week because I lost my number one receiver and number one quarterback.
That's wild.
And then I had what's the quarterback from Atlanta that played at Washington? Penix. I had Penix as my backup. And guess what? He ain't played but probably half the games. Dude, I've been dealing with injuries the entire year. And hold on, here's the last one. So I picked up Trevor Lawrence and I had Etienne.
Mm-hmm.
Etienne and Trevor Lawrence last week gave 90-some points just between the two of them. Now, why they didn't do that weeks earlier?
Yeah, well, I didn't. Yeah, I'm about done with it. I commission a league. Well, actually, I'm playing two. I play in one work league, and I commission a league. But I was up to like 2 weeks before the second preseason game before I started trying to get the league together. I think I'm done with it, man. I can't stomach it, man. It ain't working. But speaking about not stomaching it, man, where was Episcopal at? And what do y'all call? What's y'all thing called? The Silverdome? I'm not Silverdome. What they call y'all thing?
Superdome?
The who?
The Superdome?
Superdome. Where was? Did you in the high school game where they kneel on the ball? Offensive lineman throws the helmet up there.
And dude,
I was like, that better not be Episcopal. Hey,
no, here's look, boys. Now you want the long or the short?
We got to recover the whole year.
Okay. The coach for that is a legend in the state.
Ooh.
He coached, absolute legend. He coached there, left the program. When I was playing, Shaw was top dog.
Yeah.
He left, they went to the tank.
Yeah.
So for, I don't know, 10 years, whatever, they asked him to come back. Now he's older now, they asked him to come back. He elevated the program again. So that doesn't happen under him.
Right.
It just doesn't. So what happened, man, and what threw that game off is two reasons. First of all, as you said, they shotgun kneeling. So that's 6 yards every time you kneel. No. But what happened is he knew that team only had 3 timeouts.
Right.
And if you watch the game, I watched the game. He kept looking at his assistant. The assistant like, yeah, I don't have any more timeouts left. The assistant didn't take into account when they took the helmet off, they gave the timeout back to them.
Right.
So they screwed up with that. But even with that, Anthony, the punter shanked the damn punt.
Yeah. If it could have went wrong.
If you would have just kicked decent kick, it didn't have to be a great kick. 20-yard kick would have been more than enough. He kicked it like 5 yards. They get the ball basically where the line of scrimmage. Dude. I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna be all out, right? So that team they played St. Charles. St. Charles, I played when I was in school. They used to be we call 2A school. And so in 2A, when I played, you had 300 some students in your school.
Mm-hmm.
When we played them there, they dressed 100 players. Anthony, you only have 300 people in your school. Boys and girls.
Right.
So almost every boy in that school dressed out.
Right.
We on the sideline with 30-some kids, and they had to be allowed that time on the water official. You know, you go from 25 to 25?
Yeah.
They allowed them to go to the 10s. That's how many people they had on the sideline at home.
Right.
All right. That's all I got. Yeah, Tierney, dude, that doesn't happen to that coach. That coach is a legend in this state, and for it to happen to him was crazy.
I'm gonna bounce around because I know a lot of people, and it was funny though when he ran immediately. All the coaches, head coaches, assistants, everybody looking at everybody like so you could tell they was on top of it. It ain't like he was coached. Now I don't know why you coaching. Like you said, I don't know why you coaching 6-yard kneel downs. Like, what's the worst that can happen between the long snap or you putting your hands under his balls?
Because they don't take under center, dude. Anthony, they ain't the own dude. I have seen that so many in high school right now. We are one of the. There's a lot of schools that only go shotgun. So even when they on the 1 yard line or they on the inch line, they in shotgun. There's no quarterback sneak where you just sit and just lean forward. No, they go from shot, dude. I've seen a game where the ball, you know how the ref mark it like inside the one? Dude, the doggone tip was almost touching the goal line. They in shotgun. Some people they don't practice it, so I guess you don't.
Ain't it a play when a center can snap the ball, where the center can touch your hands and pull the ball back out and reach it?
Yeah, but Do you trust that with high school players?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like saying when you that dang on close,
dude.
Because they push. Obviously, they should push you down to your knees immediately. Because you got to get it up to you. Got to get it up to back to your butt first before you can reach it out. But
my thing is this, and I said this is why if you in shotgun, why not have your quarterback take 1, 2, 3 steps forward, then kneel?
Yeah. Save some of the yardage.
Save at least 2 dude. They could have saved 8 yards just on that.
Right.
And probably 2 more seconds. Probably 2 more seconds per snap.
Yeah.
But they knew Anthony, they knew they had the game won. Look, I'm gonna say this: God works in mysterious ways because that kicker missed a PAT. The reason why it was 20-21 because the kicker they scored, they missed a PAT. So he shouldn't have never gotten a chance to redeem himself.
Yeah. If it could go wrong, it went wrong.
Everything went wrong.
Here's something else, man. I know this your guy. And this is kind of old news, but it's new news, so we're going to bounce around with it. It's a couple things I need to know. So, and I ain't throwing nobody business out there.
Uh-oh.
And the only reason because I respect him and I like him. It's your boy. So Adam Luckett said, we all in on Cutter Bowling. That's old news while we're going back to the year. Some of the things that Stein says may not indicate that. It doesn't dismiss that, but I ain't gonna say it indicates it. And which is good though, because I'm not handing out no preseason accolades. I ain't even got my office. I ain't even been in the office yet. So I think there's that part of, we're gonna keep it free. Everybody got a chance. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just found that odd from a lot of things I've been hearing. I just found that odd that Adam Luckett went on record and said that Stein is all in on him, which I think he knows something without Big Dog being around, and a lot of stuff going on in athletics. To go on record to say that instead of speculate or I don't know, man. I don't know if you know nothing. You trust Adam Luckett that much?
So when I heard it, and I saved stuff just for us. So I didn't want to tweet about it because I want people to get information that they ain't getting strictly from the locker. So if you hear this information, I know you watch the locker. Because you go out there and you just regurgitate, you ain't getting this nowhere else. So when you post this on any social media, I know you are a follower of the locker. This is what I thought, Anthony, immediately. Is that he couldn't get one of the quarterbacks from Oregon to come follow him. He couldn't get a quarterback whom he might have recruited somewhere else or someone he recruited at Oregon that went somewhere else, or someone that was at UTSA that like he couldn't get his top flight guys that he truly wanted to follow him. So then the crux of the matter is, so do I get a second tier guy? Or do I just roll with the guy that I have and I have to develop the guy that I have? And now I can use those funds, especially now since they say Jalen Farmer is going to the NFL to construct a new offensive line again.
Right. And he kept Mike Hartline. He kept Mike Hartline. So what's he planning on doing with Mike Hartline? Ain't he the pass game coordinator?
Mike Hartline will probably just be quarterback coach.
I heard his pass game coordinator. Well, like I said, everything's not being solidified yet.
Assistant quarterback coach. He might be an analyst. That might make him an analyst.
Oh, it might be analyst. That's what I mean. It might be pass game analyst. That's what that might be.
Yeah. He might be an analyst.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
That's the only. I'm just saying, dude. It is no way in God's green earth that I'm leaving a situation and I run an offense a particular way that if I'm a new coach, especially a first-time coach, especially a first-time young coach, especially the first time young coach in my hometown, that I don't bring a guy with me that knows the offense. Like I got to spoon feed this new guy in the first year. That's going to be very important for me in the program.
Right.
That I wouldn't try my hardest to bring one of those guys that I recruited at Oregon to come with me. I don't know all the guys. I've heard the names. I don't even know these guys. I know one of them they said is a legacy guy. I don't even know who his dad is. But you bring one of them with you. You entice one of them guys to come with you.
Yeah.
And if they're a backup, why wouldn't they want to come? They come in a situation where they have a clear advantage against everybody else in the room because they know the offense.
But you do know it's a different day and age now. Everybody, if you can get every colorway of Jordans and not have to wait in line when they come out, no, I'm dead ass. I work for a school system. They want to reward kids for behavior and grade with getting them shoes.
But Anthony, you can't get to the next level.
The dope boys do that now. Instead of fronting them some dope to go out and sell, they give them some shoes to go sell.
Anthony, if you ain't the ringleader and you the corner guy, you on the corner guys always have the inspiration of going and being a top dog. So if you the corner guy getting the fresh, you ain't making enough money though. You don't want to be the big dog. And when the second in command find another block, and he come and ask you, hey dog, hey, I'm going west side. You roll with me, you second in command now. You're like, hell yeah. So I'm surprised he didn't get one of those.
You could also get kid out there messing around in the dope game. You know that, right?
No, I'm surprised he wasn't able to bring one with him.
Well, that's what really threw me off, because they said, yeah, he's bringing and that's what's funny about all the narratives about this. Everybody, he's doing this. Like I said, I heard a couple while. I was almost certain that we were keeping the receiver coach and the tight end coach. No, that's cool. A little continuity over there. I got you. You know, some people know some people who's familiar with this, that, and the third. Familiar with Cutter. Shit. Man, I will ask you this, though. Then we can get back to the rest of the year. How many things mix and match? Do you think that's conducive to camaraderie, success? You know, when you're going through turmoil, like I said, it's tough when you ain't been out on the field with me. Like I said, it's been Willie Gary. It's been quite a few youngsters that, you had once you prove, okay, I see you knocking heads off, or you out here balling, so now we can break bread. But until that point, when stuff get tough, Willie Gary, D. Homer, it's quite a few people. Dougie Allen, like, hey man. So we getting coached from different. Are they gonna mesh together?
Well, Anthony, this is so. Look, Anthony. You know what's funny? I just talked about this the other day. Look, this is what's crazy, right? When things work, people heighten it up. So when Stoops brought all those Youngtown boys with him and we were winning, it was all good until it didn't work anymore. So here's the thing. So people say Stoops brought in some people, which I'm not, no doubt about it. Some of these guys came on because Stoops felt comfortable with them. The same thing is happening right now, but it's in a different light right now. Right. All you hear now, they're bringing young energy. They're bringing it. All these guys that he brought in are guys he has worked with. And that's every coach. You got to feel comfortable that the guy that is behind you, that's working for you, you can trust. Why the hell you think John Summerall brought in Brad White? Trust factor. Why do you think Brad White probably capped for Chris Collins? Level of trust. Yeah. The coaching fraternity is incestuous, man. You gotta, and I've learned this from my peers who are in coaching. Like, I know guys who went to there's a coach convention. I can't remember, especially as a black coaches convention. Really, that's the biggest one that I've got my
That
information
ain't like in
from.
Atlanta or something like that.
I don't know where it is, but I know guys who said they went there with nothing planned, just to walk the hallways and just introduce themselves to as many coaches that they can see on the spot. And they said that alone got them a couple jobs. It's all about the network. And you pick guys whom you have not only trust, but you have seen coach, that you can perceive or give a projection that they will fit good in the culture that I want to create. So it is a buddy system, y'all. People are, well, you just hard because he likes him. Damn right. If you became CEO of a company, you ain't gonna hire someone right under you that you don't know. Just like LeBron did. You hire people that you trust that are able to execute the job that you need executed.
Right.
That's the nature of the business. But Youngstown, I gotta get rid of Youngstown, go out of coaching staff. Well, what y'all gonna say now? You gonna get rid of some of these Louisville guys out of the coaching staff?
Well, in his defense, some of the Youngstown guys left. Clint Scale, there was some of those guys who got poached.
Yeah.
The ones who stuck around is what you said were low hanging fruit that knew that didn't nobody want.
Right.
And I ain't gonna start naming nobody.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But he kept replacing them with more Youngstown people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. So, talk of the town. Women's volleyball coming up.
Oh, easy.
I'm gonna be all over the place like dog doo-doo.
Easy.
And so everybody, well, Nebraska's out. Well, I don't know about playing Wisconsin. Like I said, I don't know. Just fooling with you and Larry Vaught has got me to, broaden my horizons, broaden my portfolio on coverage. One of the only two teams who's beaten you in the last 2 years
lost
is still alive. Not
who?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay.
So we lost to Pittsburgh this year, and the number one team in the country. We got knocked out of the tournament last year by Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So when it counts, Pittsburgh been on our head. Well, this year it didn't count, but if we got to see them in the championship, I'm a little bit worried about. We don't lose a lot of games, man. You know that, right?
Damn right.
Matches, I should say.
Damn
but
right.
Everybody acting like, well, we've been battle tested. We've been battle tested all year, so we ain't worried about it. Then we play 1, 2, and 3, maybe. Because at some point we were 3 and 4.
No, we played 3 out of the top 4, but we were 2.
Yeah. So but nobody's saying, well, Pittsburgh is over there, and we didn't have a time with Pittsburgh.
Well, okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I don't think people are discrediting Pittsburgh. I think that what people are grasping onto is that we were trying to bring new players in. We had a freshman setter. We had Eva Hudson, who was still learning the culture, that we were still progressing.
Last
year.
And
we have gotten better. Huh?
Last year or early this year?
No, this year. No, this year.
Okay.
No, this year. Dude, we have a true freshman setter.
Okay.
And what we played Pittsburgh game 8, 7, 6, something like that.
Between 6 and 10.
Yeah, it was early. This team right now, Anthony, does not look like that team then. Then with Asia Thigpen coming around. Oh, I got one for you. Whom is the better? Which car is more valuable in their play at Kentucky? Andrew Carr or Lizzie? Because her coming along in the middle has helped us tremendously.
Yeah, we kind of.
That's what. If you would have asked me this early in the season, I would have said Andrew But I don't know, man. I don't know.
We got all Americans playing in front of her though.
Yeah.
So
she's solid though. But her being solid has now made we are like we were last year, Golden State. The year before they got KD.
Okay.
Now we Golden State with KD. I mean, that's honestly, that is how I look at this team now. Is there's no weak spot.
You're right.
We can serve you
and
tough.
We got depth.
Yeah, we can serve you tough. We got depth. We got 2 left pins. We got a right pin. Like having Brooklyn and having Eva has helped Asia big time.
Yeah.
So now, and I think Asia arm swing is the best on the team, but she's only like 5'10". But when you only got one blocker up against her because everybody's worried about the left, and then with Carper in the middle, now you got to make sure we don't quick set her. Dude, the more I talk about this team, I really don't think they can lose. I really don't.
Let's move on to don't do that. Man. No. I believe in jinx.
Someone's gonna have to play. Someone's gonna have to play their A+ game. We're gonna have to play our B game. If we play our A game against someone else's A game, we beat these 3 teams that are left. Any one of them.
You know who got a bright upside on the other side of them. Like I said, just because I ain't really heard the name, but when I watched them play, I think they had a hit percentage of maybe 80%.
Babcock?
Washington.
Babcock?
Washington.
Oh yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's how good this team is. Is her and Lizzie, man. Like I remember, I can't remember what game it was where they didn't start Washington. I think it was the first time of the season, it was late in the season. Like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, oh, okay. I see. You can't get mad at the coach's decision for the back of the ball too. Dude, they right now, this team is better than the 2020 team.
We'll put a scrimmage together, man.
This team is better than the 2020 team. But like everything has to work right for you. I mean, I would have rather played Nebraska to get that revenge, but it doesn't matter. You got to face whomever you face. And I'm going to say this. I'm glad we're not playing Texas because I don't know, beating a team 3 times in a row in a season is not the easiest thing to do.
Did we come back on the last time we played?
Yes. No. We beat them 3-0.
Swept one of them, didn't we? Did we sweep one of them?
No, the last time in the conference, yes. The conference tournament, yes, and we did. But we swept them at their place.
Okay.
You're right. SEC tournament, yeah, we had to come back.
Yeah.
We had a reverse sweeper. I'm feeling good, dude. And people want to. I've heard some stuff, dude. We made some really good teams look pedestrian.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think which know how to get them going. Skinner know how to get them going, man. Know how to comfort. You can read body language. Because I was asking them, how y'all do y'all rotation, man? Like, and it's one thing they say, and I don't really buy into it, but I done talked to about 5 or 6 of them. Even Emma Grome last year. Each and every one of them said we do everything together. And I'm not a big proponent of that. Now, mind you, football got 100 and some players. Like we have 100 players. So, but I'm just like, but they are in tune with that. Like, so-and-so's off a little bit. Let's get her a breather, get over here and talk to her for a second, get her head back. Because you know how that stuff can snowball on you, pile up on you. One bad hit, one miss.
Big time. Yes.
But yeah, every single one of them, they said, so what are y'all doing? We just hang out in the room together. So what if y'all want to go on a date or something? We don't go on dates. What? So what do y'all want to go to the movies or something? We all go to the movies together.
Damn.
But every single one of them say that, yeah. Well, I'm gonna say in small groups. I don't know. But they didn't never say, because I said, who's your favorite teammate? Who do you spend the most time with? well, our room was so and so, but we're always in everybody's room. And I'm like,
Damn.
yeah, man, that's
and there's
a
some
damn
big
culture
girls.
to have, man.
Hey, and there's some tall girls, them 6-footers.
Yeah.
You got 6-footers all in one room.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Crazy.
The rooms are different now. So if they were all 6 foot in our rooms back in the day, that would be a problem.
Ours was small.
Ours was
small. But they yeah, I think who the smallest ones? Asia.
Well,
and we
Molly
got what 5'7", 5'9", and like 5'11", then shit after that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, when you're down
Molly, both Molly's under 6 foot, ain't they?
Yeah.
I think they both like 5'9", one's 5'7", one's 5'9".
And then that's crazy that we're saying they are small and they are taller than the average
woman.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's what I think we need to do, Jeff. Man, I don't know when the last time. I don't even know if it was like that when Van was there.
What?
In football, like it's crazy that Jeff mentioned that team, player-led teams.
No,
our basketball team really don't have a leader.
Right.
Always not the leader just because you struggle too much, you too limited. So you can't really tell nobody what to do when you can't beat me. Aberdeen maybe, Lowe's been hurt. Football wise, it ain't been nobody on the football team. If you wanted to make somebody, it would probably had been Law. And if Zach if he would experience some kind of success, it could have been Zach.
See, but
Cutter was still trying to find his way. But it's been a long time, and I've been saying that on Sunday Morning Sports. It's been a long time since our football team has had a leader. I don't even know if y'all had a leader. But Billy Jack could lead.
But you in football, you can only lead one side of the ball.
Nah, I don't know. Nah, tell me if you agree with this. Then you maybe right. Tell me if you agree with it. If Tim Couch is the leader of our team, if he's the leader of our offense,
yes,
and say you get an interception, y'all cause a fumble and get it back.
Okay.
And Tim say, "Don't worry about this shit. We got it."
Okay.
Shit. Or if he throws a pick and he comes to you, grab your face mask, say, "Get me the ball back."
Okay.
That don't motivate you?
No.
Hey, don't, or like I said, you or whatever, you get burnt or whatever, something. And he say, no, I'm telling you, it's a difference. Just like the defense saying, just like when we played Vandy my senior year, and I told you I had 100 yards in the first half, and they kept putting R2 in because it was the future. That was my senior year. So but so I don't know if he fumbled once or twice. But they were just really, I guess, trying to show the people I wasn't off of that. Like 100 yards is hard to come by. So they kept taking me out and putting him in. This joker fumbles on day 30 or something.
Ooh.
And they get the ball, and we up by. I got to look at the final score. I think it was maybe a 2 or 3 point game. I think it was a 2-point game. So Marlon McCree or Snedeker, somebody, might have been Willie G, flies in, the running back hits the running back in the hole. Boom, ball comes flying up in the air. We get it back. But when we came to the sideline, I think it was Aaron Daniels, one of my offensive linemen, threw their helmet on the ground. That boy bounced up in the air, ear pad. Some told me, because I think we weren't supposed to lose to Vandy. So I grabbed the helmet and I'm running all around everywhere trying to get this, not knowing what's going to happen. I'm just in case we need you.
Right.
And we dude, I'm talking about 2. By the time I put the last ear pad back in there, the cheek pad back in there, they're like, sudden change, offense. Come on, man, get your damn head. Let's go. So, but all we really did was ran the clock out because we was already winning. Then they got the nerve, knowing my history. Then they got the nerve to hold on to the ball. Don't try to get yards. Just hold on to the ball and fall down. Man, I'm looking, I was pissed off. Point was, it was something in me. And like I said, I don't know. I never really show negative energy. But as soon as the helmet hit the ground, I was walking by. And I'm talking, that boy, the helmet bounced up at least 5 feet.
Damn.
At least 5 feet. Ear pads going everywhere. I was like, come on, man. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. Like 2 plays later, it was a turnover. And we went back out there and just ran the clock out. But So point being is, if you got faith in the people that's leading, I think that's what I'm saying. It's not that they can get you to do something you don't, but if you got faith in the people that's leading, you play harder. That's the point I was trying to make.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
The only problem with Billy Jack was Billy Jack knew he was good, and Mo was good. The offense was inept, but he know if we can do enough to score 2 or 3 touchdowns, that y'all gonna have a chance.
And I'm pissed, dude. I'm pissed. I'm still not over it. So
Vandy every year.
Yeah, what that too. So Steve Tannehill died this week.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
So Tannehill was the punky quarterback for the SEC back then. He was the different one, right? So in '95, we beat them there. That was the Mo Williams game, right?
Right.
So Anthony, then I started down the rabbit hole, and I started looking at the scores of that season. I'm like, we were 4-7. That was a 7-4 team. Our offense just stunk it up, and we could not get over the hump. But the worst thing about that, Anthony, is so I missed the last 3 games, and I don't know if you truly remember that Tennessee game. Billy Jack, he does the long run after getting hit and all that stuff, right? Then I think they come back and score, I think, right? And Billy Jack shoulders hanging.
Mm-hmm.
He gets hit again, and he missed the last 2 drives.
Mm.
If Billy Jack is in on those last 2 drives, we beat Tennessee that game. And if we beat Tennessee that game, that the whole smell of the program is it's different.
Yeah.
You beat Tennessee with Peyton Manning at home?
Yeah.
Then what pisses me off
lose Mo Williams in '96 because you still. I think you still lose Mo Williams in '96.
So what pissed me off more is that I watched that game because I got pissed off, and that's one of the games '95 that you can find. And the disrespect that Billy Jack gets from BBN.
I ain't never heard Billy Jack get
No. I shouldn't say disrespect. The lack
of respect, maybe, yeah.
The lack of respect, which then I said disrespect. The lack of respect that man gets pisses me off because we all say, Anthony, what's the first thing people say about Tim Couch and Uzelak in the offense?
They had him running the option.
Why the fuck they had Billy Jack run the option? Like no one ever says, well, why the motherfuckers can't Billy Jack run the offense? Look, I'm gonna say this now. We are obviously almost 30 years away from it. Billy Jack Ash should have never came to Kentucky the same way Tim Couch probably should have never came to Kentucky.
Right.
Billy Jack's career is a lot different if he goes somewhere where he's not forced to run the offense that doesn't match his skill set. I want people to understand Billy Jack morphed into that quarterback. So that's what I'm like. I keep telling people, Tim Couch broke Billy Jack's high school records.
Right.
We make it seem like Billy Jack is just a throw-in. Billy Jack was that dude before Tim Couch.
Right.
So for me, going through that '95 season again, my respect level for Billy Jack, it was already high. We were captains together. But it's even higher than that because that man needs to be talked the same breath Steven Johnson is. We all talk about Steven Johnson battling injuries and elevating the pro. He needs to be talking the same breath as Steven Johnson. The only thing bad about it, he played with a different type of offense coordinator that didn't utilize his skill set.
Yeah.
Damn. That '95 season pissed me off.
You had a chance to change if you ain't like it.
Well, you're right. And boy,
you was too young back then.
Oh, and I'm gonna tell you, you can go to whatever you want to talk about next, but I'm gonna tell you how many points we lost by in the games that we lost that year. that was crazy, and that was a 4-17. So that team, I keep telling people that people think I'm crazy. There's two things I say that people think I'm stupid. I say
crazy or stupid?
Both of them. I say Reggie Rush was the best safety I played with. Well, what happened to Melvin Johnson? I'm telling y'all. Melvin Johnson will knock your head off. But from a pure safety standpoint, Reggie Rush was the best safety I played with. And the other one is that 95 season, we should have been 7-4. Anthony, we lost to Louisville 10-13. We lost to Georgia 3-12 in Athens. 3-12, Anthony. And I think the offense gave up at least 6 of those 12. We lost to Vanderbilt 10-14. We lost to Tennessee 31-34.
Well, you get I feel like a mischievous kid when you get the football math and
No. The 31-14. But if you watch the Tennessee game is not because of offense. Tennessee game was Billy Jack getting hurt.
Right.
Because dude, we were carving up Tennessee that game. But we also played, and I want people to understand that game. I missed the game. I missed the last 3 games. We played George Harris at corner when he was a safety.
Mm-hmm.
We played T. Woods at corner. He was a freshman, I think, at the time. True freshman.
Yep. We was freshmen.
We played LT and we played Keo. We rotated 5 corners when we usually rotate 3 to 4.
Right.
And that was the one. But Anthony, you only scored 10 points at Vandy. You only lose by 4. You only scored 10 points at Vandy against Vandy, Anthony. You only lose by 4. Right? You scored 3 points at Georgia. You only lose by 9. You only scored 3 points, and I think that 3 points because of the interception.
Right.
And you lose by 9. You only scored 10 points against Louisville, and you lose by 3.
Where was Mo Williams at?
Didn't
Mo Williams couldn't have had that bad of a season. Well, unless he had a fourth of his yards.
No, Anthony, hold on. Was that not the year?
You might be the wrong year.
No, that's 95. Was that not the year that usually I got pissed and he didn't play the first couple games? Remember that? Because Ray Mack started.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You're right. It was.
Anthony, so in those 3 games, we scored 23 points combined. Those total. Add the 3 games up, we scored 23 points. And we lost by a combined 16 points. We scored 23 and lost by 16. If you add all of 3 up.
You know how much of that math thing does? Now you got my head spinning. I'm going to take you to the curb with this. And I know you may not care, but it's going to take you to the curb. What you just said just made me remember. Just made me remember.
So I think I know.
Ray was starting running back after spring.
Yes, sir.
I was a defensive back.
Yes, sir.
I got moved back to offense because Ray got hurt. Then they moved Mo to starting back and moved Woody to second string.
You're right.
If Ray never got hurt, I would have stayed at DB.
Damn.
I could have been a 10-year NFL vet Hall of Famer.
You probably,
training with Vince happened. I may have never went to the offensive side of the ball if Ray didn't get hurt and Mo had to go in. Then Mo got hurt, and then I had to play like 3rd or 4th string, but all I was doing was a practice dummy.
Damn.
So after that, they just kept me over there because Mo didn't come back in 96.
That's
why we were saying all this stuff, and I was like, because whenever you talking about, that's when I got moved back to running back. The same time you said Mo started starting back. So when the games changed, I just thought about that. I was like, damn, so that motherfucker didn't get hurt. I could have been a DB.
Damn. Damn, you right.
That's crazy work.
Damn, man. You right. Dude. In that Louisville game, Anthony, Mo got 9 carries.
Wow.
Ray Mack got 17.
17. For what? 17 for what? 50, 60, 40?
For 78.
Okay.
78.
That ain't a bad day. You would expect more.
No, but what I'm saying, no. But I just want you. So your best running back,
right?
Only got 9 carries that game.
If he's your best running back, he'd have been starting.
Well, you don't do that, Anthony. Don't do that.
I'm saying
Anthony, don't do that,
scenario. I'm saying
Anthony, don't do that. Scenario. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know.
I wonder if Elliot Uzak ever looks back at his career, you know, Robert Smith stuff, the most stuff. Well, the stuff on me wasn't huge, although he wound up getting fired. And I'm here talking sports in the city because I stuck around. But I wonder if he ever looks back at his past and say, you know what? Or, you know, it could be one of them people like, I don't know what Diddy gonna say when he get out of jail. Ain't they supposed to let Arkells out? They supposed to let Arkells out, ain't they? What are you doing, man? So you can tell your stories, and I don't find no credit in them, but I tell my stories, and I can't even get a response.
You went to Diddy and Arkells got me, dude.
Because the stuff Diddy doing, people talking about how terrible it was, and he act like it wasn't that terrible. Why you doing time in the joint?
Oh, shit. I haven't heard of Arkell part.
I thought they said R. Kelly possibly getting out soon.
Really? Like next year?
Or less? Well, next year, if you mean 2026, January, whenever, but
I ain't hear nothing about that.
Man, what's your biggest story of the year? I keep going to look back and I keep going on rabbit holes. I'm trying to think of what happened this year, man. Right now, oh man, if you want to do yourself a favor, go listen to Bomani talk about Sharon Moore. Ooh. Man,
on his podcast or on somebody else's?
On his, what is it called? You know his podcast is called? It's on his podcast.
Yeah, I
man. You know he makes sense and just be so damn sarcastic while making sense. But like, man, you ain't even being professional, but I ain't mad at what you said.
Who you talking about?
Huh?
Who's he talking about?
Michigan's coach, former coach.
Oh shit! I can only imagine
how he got a job of a lifetime before he was 40. And threw it all away. He said that man would never see another football field in his life.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, dude, yeah. I mean, I guess you can go NAIA Division III, but he ain't coming D1.
There's some ethical issues. It's still ethical issues. And that's what we got. We got a transcript. The ethical issues of not the ethical issue. What you did, you said you was gonna off somebody, then off yourself.
Okay.
That is a liability.
No, that's the part that gives people pause, not the infidelity.
Well, how you gonna deal? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's the and not only that, he went to the girl's house,
right,
and broke in.
Why you still married?
Why you still married? It'd be something. Totally different scenario if she said, "Hey, Sherrod, come on in," and then you pull some bullshit. You broke in.
Yes. To me right now, and only probably because I'm a Michigan fan, but just everything behind it, man, just and it's the newest thing. If it happened earlier this year, I don't know. Cause didn't Urban get a chance to live on his own accord while he over there grinding on college girls?
But Anthony.
Because he didn't say he was gonna do X, Y, and Z. Huh?
Hold on. Grinding on college girls, getting college girls that are employed by the school pregnant, sending Plan Bs by Uber Eats. Hey, he makes Hugh Freeze calling escorts. Everyday occurrence.
Man, that is. I didn't think about that. Him and Petrino. Like, how should be riding around with the product?
He makes Petrino look. That's just a run-of-the-mill incident.
Are they asking that? Did she have a helmet on? That's what you want to know. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. She didn't get hurt, did she? It ain't nothing about what you doing with her.
Oh, man, that motherfucker came with that big neck brace and all them scars on his face.
Oh, yeah, man.
Hey, we can live with that as a program. It's not funny, dude. We laugh. That ain't funny.
Man, we got a lot of women who watch this thing.
That ain't funny.
And I'm trying to think. I can't think back all the way to January and February.
What? Oh, the biggest moment to me this year is.
It better not be. Don't say.
What?
Go ahead.
What you think I was gonna say?
I don't think you're gonna say it, but I'm just hoping to God you don't say it. It ain't nothing big. It's just something I think is cliche.
The biggest for me for the program is Kenny Brooks getting a top flight recruiting class in women's basketball. Dude, who would have ever thought we could get a top? I think they top 5 recruiting class at Kentucky. I think they got 2 5-stars. Dude, that's something we can't even get men's basketball. We can't get that in men's basketball. For us to get that recruiting class, that's number one. And for us to poach Eva Hudson from Purdue and Lizzie Carr.
Yeah.
Them are probably my 2 biggest moments.
I'm trying to think, man.
I mean, okay, biggest positive moments, right? We have positive moments, right? Because there's some other moments.
I'll say it both. I'll say it most memorable.
Most memorable.
Oh Lord, here we go. If I can put together, if I could find an intern to put together a best of show, then I will let that run.
Memorable moment.
New Year's Eve. I mean Christmas Eve.
Go
ahead, man.
Was that the first game or the second game when Zach Calzada got the safety on the quarterback? What game was that, Anthony? Was that the first game or was that the second game?
No, I think it was the second game.
That's the one.
I'm going to do a list.
30 yards.
Man,
that's the first one.
We're going to start a thread, man. We're going to start a thread, man. Because if we just do Kentucky alone.
Shit, dude.
Wait a minute. And this was somebody else said, and this, I'm not going down this road. We done already been, I ain't going to say it's a sexist thing, but I think we've been sexistly insensitive. But I heard Jamarian Wilcox was re-signed to the team, was retained on the team. And I'm all for the investigation not being finished as a player. I don't want people to just assume that, well, you shouldn't get off as you're a player. But I also don't think you should be forcing yourself upon women. But I just find it odd when they could be in the clear right now because new coaching, But then also,
Anthony,
like I told you, I was kicked off the team by LAU's. Like, you could also have a new coach come in and say,
"Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a clean slate."
Anthony,
yeah, what I thought.
We are going to be sexist for me right here. And I'm
not joining in. These are Van House thoughts and Van House alone.
I'm a girl dad. That situation seemed real fishy to me.
Some of the details seem fishy.
So that seems real fishy to me. And I will say this. I think all of the details about what he did in the room, the other room, all that stuff is 100% accurate.
Now that's the part I thought you okay. So I said, I could see that happening.
I think that's 100% accurate.
Right.
But the actions in those rooms and what happened, I think could be not 100% accurate because of being embarrassed. You got caught. Someone came in,
but I ain't
someone came home when they wasn't supposed to be home.
I don't know about that.
No, I'm just.
So you think the loophole is? Do you think the loophole is no means no and no meant no? Like you said, everything that led up to that point, when no came up, then everything at that point.
That's why I don't be insensitive.
Right.
I'm not sure the word no was used, but when someone comes in, right, and you're the roommate of this person, and you know that my roommate is dating this guy, and all of a sudden now he in my room.
I don't think you just go into rooms.
That's what I'm saying.
Without thinking there's some kind of clearance.
Anthony. Now I'm gonna just be honest.
I'm not on that though. I'm not on that. I'm saying maybe he thought he got the Google eyes. Maybe they was out at 2 keys and before.
I'm gonna say this. I have never been drunk. I don't drink, so I don't know being compromised in a certain situation.
Right.
But I'm gonna say this: I do know drunks, and I do know drunks. Yeah. I know drunks who know what rooms are what rooms. You know, but then you don't go in somebody else's room. I'm not gonna talk about it because then I'm gonna go to you been. For me, Anthony, if it's still carrying on the investigation and nothing has happened, that's an open and shut case. If you're wrong, that's open and shut.
Okay, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So why is he still here? If it's an open and shut case, there's some holes in whatever situation was described to the cops. Because there's no way he's still here. And Anthony, there's no way.
There's no way he's still on camera. And on the team.
And on it, there's no way.
Because they were saying he's not participating. They didn't say he was off the team. You know what I got kicked off the team for? Not jumping on the football. Had nothing to do with no bed.
Which and it's a lot to that story that's just interesting that kid is still on campus.
And that's probably telling the story without telling it.
It's no way he could be, it's no way a football coach, a football program, an academic institution will allow a guy to have the people on campus feel comfortable with him being on campus if he has done the things that he was accused of. It's no way he can be on campus. It's no way.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
That's interesting, though. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just found that out a couple days ago. Like, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on with our football team. There's something else that happened here recently, besides Farmer going to the NFL.
Souls leaving?
Yeah, that's kind of. He's leaving or entered the portal?
He entered a portal.
Because, and this is something that come up. If you don't get the kind of buzz you expect hitting the portal, now Stein ain't got to be Stoops. That's one thing's going. And I don't know where Stein's going to be. He's a little younger, huh?
But do you not think Brad White and John Summerall or talk to him? I just don't see him because isn't he a Kentucky kid? Or no?
I think so. I think he's from Paducah, ain't
he? Okay. So there's no way.
I think he is.
He leaves okay. I just don't see him going in the portal when he was given. It wasn't like he wasn't playing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like he wasn't a key member of the team. Tennessee. And I was, huh?
He's from Tennessee.
Oh, yes, from Tennessee. So I could just see him going to Florida. Hold on. I wonder if Florida was a recruitment. Was he offered by them?
He right in between us and them. So I'm curious to see how many people we're gonna keep around, man.
Huh?
I said I'm curious to see how many people we're gonna keep around. Players.
Yeah.
That's that was the other question I thought was interesting. Everybody was saying. I was KSR yesterday. What was it today? They was talking about Will Stein coaching in the bowl game. They was talking about they rooting for him to lose. And it was funny. It was an interesting conversation. Somebody was rooting for him to lose. Then the other one was like, well, yeah, because if he lose, he can come back here and get to work. You know what I'm saying? So we can start getting our roster together. The other one said, but if he wins and he goes to national championship, then we got a national championship coach.
Yeah.
Then again, Mark Stoops did leave a national championship.
Steven Souls was not recruited by Florida. Oh, you're right.
Huh?
He was recruited by Tulane.
Okay.
Steven Souls was recruited by Tulane. So that means that was John Summerall, right? Because Steven Souls is a redshirt freshman?
Yep.
Yeah, so that means he was recruited by he probably going to Florida. Probably dotting the miles, crossing them T's.
You think anything up with that Lagway discussion? You think Lane gonna keep doing Lane shit? And I don't even know Lagway's not even Lane's type of guy, is he?
Yeah, he is.
He's accurate enough?
He's athletic.
Decision enough.
He's accurate enough. No, he's accurate. Lagway problem is he could not stay healthy and participate in off-season practices.
Or didn't want to.
Well, okay. Touche. He had an injury and he couldn't participate. So maybe he was doing. I think I'm gonna just say this. What I saw from Lagway this year is the same thing I saw from Sellers this year. It just wasn't them and the play call didn't gel. I think Lagway can be Lagway is better than Chambers that Lane had at Ole Miss.
He ain't Dart though.
No, but obviously Lane doesn't need Dart. That's obvious. So I think Lagway brings some athleticism. He doesn't want to run, seem like now, but I think that was because he was hurt.
Right.
Dude could run the ball. Who else is Lane gonna get?
So why don't we just bring all the quarterbacks in and try them out?
That's what I also want people to understand. Y'all, we all hype on the quarterbacks who were successful, like Mendoza and Diego, that were transfers. We don't talk enough about the transfer that didn't pan out. We don't want to talk about the transfer that don't pan out. Living in a portal for a quarterback can be detrimental if it doesn't hit. It's a bad thing.
What happened to Diego Pavi?
What do you mean?
Did you not see him was disrespecting the Heisman committee?
Anthony, hold on. Would you expect anything less?
I don't know, man.
Anthony.
Does he have a shot? Does he have a shot at the next level? Does he even have a shot with all that?
I think he does. Now, the thing about it is, if here's the thing, are they gonna treat him like they treated Shedeur? I don't know. Because Anthony, you know how you can look at things two ways, right? You can look at it as a positive, you can look at it as a negative. Because Jackson Dart is just as cocky and all that stuff too, but that's looked at as a positive.
But Jackson Dart kind of smooth though.
The man,
and I don't know who Jackson Dart Sr. is. I don't know who Jefferson Dart is. Whoever his daddy is. But I like Jackson Dart. He reminds me of Justin Timberlake.
But what I'm saying is JJ and McCarthy gritty into the fucking end zone. What I'm saying is that it depends on what the GMs. I would say this. Pavetta can be an NFL quarterback. He ain't gonna be a starter.
Who can?
Diego can play in NFL. If Chase Daniels can forge a career in NFL, Diego Pavetta can, but Diego's gonna have to change his attitude.
And he gonna do that? Why you think?
No, but I'm saying, and that ain't gonna happen. But what I'm saying is he can have one. Is it gonna happen? Let's see what the perception is of him in the NFL evaluations. Because I want you to understand, fucking Mendoza had NFL wide receivers on his team. Diego had a damn tight end that's an NFL player. The other ones are not NFL players. And that motherfucker passed for more yards than Mendoza in the SEC. He can get it done.
Yeah, that's true.
No. See, and that's the bullshit. See, that's the kind of shit that I highly dislike because it's a team. And I said this weeks and weeks ago in the middle of the season.
Well, he wasn't the best player in the country before you take off on this tangent, running man.
No, I don't think. I would say this. I think Sand is a better quarterback than Mendoza, but this is what I'm going to say. That Indiana defense ain't getting enough credit. Go look at all their games. That defense set them up. You go look at the Oregon game. The offense didn't have a great game. Look at the damn game they just played Ohio State. That defense won that fucking game. That defense is legit and it's not getting enough credit. That's all I'm saying. He is not the best player. He's not the best player in college football. He's not. He's not the best quarterback.
I ain't never seen an MF every time someone come up. What about the defense? And you take away oh my God, Heisman because of the defense.
Question. Do you think he's the best quarterback?
The few times I watched him, I find it hard to argue against it.
Do you think he's the best quarterback?
And should I repeat? The few times I watched him, he came through when he had to come through. He executed.
So that's a yes then.
Yeah. I ain't arguing with him being labeled the best. And I ain't in the club throwing up middle fingers.
I'm asking
and
you.
I'm not 5'8". If they list Pavia at 5'8", I mean at 5'9", that joker 5'7", 5'8".
Oh, he's short. Well, what I'm saying is Mendoza is not the best quarterback in college football. But he won the best player. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you? Let's get off of he's the best. Shit, he's even the best player on the best team. Maybe, but just because he played on an undefeated team means you just automatically give it to him.
He gave up 24 points. He gave up 24 points to Penn State. That stingy defense you speaking of.
How many points did that, Anthony? You know damn well. Don't do me like that.
Nah, you want to play these? You want to play these?
No, Anthony. You look at our South Carolina game. How many points did defense give up in South Carolina? On paper, 30 something.
Penn State ain't South Carolina.
No. How many points did our defense give up in South Carolina game on paper? What was the final score? 30 something. Right. Now, realistically, how many points our defense give up? Where our offense gave up 21 points. So just look at the damn score without no nuance to it. There's some context to that game. How many points did the defense give up against Oregon? So you're looking at the numbers.
20.
At Oregon. How many points did that defense give up against Ohio State?
10.
They
only scored 13.
You just helped my argument. You said that.
No, it was snowing, everything else, man. It was cold.
Okay, so there you go.
Wait a minute. They played in the Dome, didn't they? Indianapolis. Ain't that?
Did they play in the Dome?
I was thinking about the Ohio State Michigan game. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about the Ohio State Michigan game.
You're right. I think they did play in the Dome.
Yeah,
right.
that's what I was thinking about. And that okay. Yeah, so I don't know,
13 points, Anthony. They scored 13 points.
You could take the points
and Great Mendoza only scored 30 points in that game.
You could take the points and give them to the defense, but let the quarterback not connect.
And that's out.
But let the quarterback not connect. Let them miss receivers.
What was his stats in that game? So we're gonna go off paper. What was his stats in that game?
Ah, that is a good question, Brandon. So if you put Diego on you put Diego in Indiana and Mendoza and Vanderbilt, do the playoffs?
The offensive style?
Does the other team make the playoff and the other one don't?
Do you bring the offensive scheme with Diego?
Do you bring the damn defensive scheme with him? Shit.
No. We just talking about the offense right now. If you bring Tim back over to Indiana, they are undefeated. Because they have more talent over there.
I can't believe this.
And hold on, Anthony. Hold on. This is the last thing, and then I'm gonna let us go because I know it's late for you. This is reminiscent of what we did in 1995. Anthony, these are the opponent's scores against that Indiana defense: 14, 9, 0, 10, 15, 20, 13, 6, 10, 24, 7, 3, 10. God damn. Anthony, they held.
Who scored 14 the first game? Who was that?
Old Dominion. When they scored those 14, Anthony, we don't know. That's what I'm saying. You gotta have some context to it. Was it 14-0? Or was it 27-0 and they put their backups in and Old Dominion scored the last two touchdowns?
They went in, they left the first quarter tied up.
7-7?
Yep.
So they gave up 7 points the rest of the 3 quarters.
Yep.
And when was the last touchdown? The fourth quarter?
Fourth quarter.
How much time was on the clock when they scored?
1 minute, 21 seconds.
Who they had backups up?
6 minutes and 53 seconds.
They had backups in. All right, but let's say this. 10 or less points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 of the games that year, team scored 10 or less points. That's 8 of 12. Or 8 of 13, I guess, since 8 of 13 games, the opponent scored 10 or less points. Come on, man. That defense balling. They give up 20 points twice.
Interesting.
I wonder what happened at Penn State game. Because they should have lost that game. Fuck. Oh, I did watch that game. They should have lost that game. That was at Penn State. What? Yeah, they should have lost that game.
And then he came back and threw him down the field.
Yeah, no. Penn
I watched that game.
Penn State should have won that game. I remember that game. I did watch that one. That defense is elite. All right, dude. I'm gonna let you wrap it up. It's getting late for you.
Yep, man. It's about time for me to get up off here, man. You done pissed me off with that defensive shit. Yeah. There you go, Jeff. I thought.
There you go, Jeff. But you the one, Jeff. You the one that wanted to fucking give Mendoza down Heisman Trophy because he was playing on an undefeated team. Yeah, you were the one as a team sport guy. I got you.
And he got more character. So in tough situations, Mendoza gonna make the right decision.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I think. All right, everybody, man. I appreciate all of y'all. It's been a good year, 2025. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have no time for a best of, maybe for New Year's. But I don't know if I can find an intern that's willing to 40 40
Jeez.
weeks of hour and a half video.
And some 2 hours.
I need to start bookmarking them Jones.
Mm.
And then that way, if we need to do it, we can do it. But I ain't worried about that. We'll be back probably in 2026. I don't know. We got to look at some negotiation rights, man. HR done gave me total autonomy of hiring and firing. So,
oh shit. Well, yeah. Hey, if anybody else have a podcast out there looking for a co-host,
I do want to give a shout out, man. I lost a teammate, high school teammate, homeboy from the Heights, man. One of my offensive linemen passed away today.
Damn, man.
Also, damn near like family because he was adopted by my distant family. But man, I ain't gonna get off on all this, man. But I have lost, and I ain't gonna blame me. You know how many offensive linemen I done lost, and I ain't even 50.
Really?
Between college and high school?
Oh,
you know how many college we done lost?
Damn, I ain't think about college. I was thinking of high school.
I done lost damn near my whole college offensive line.
You're right. What?
Crazy.
Hey, Goat is still kicking though, right?
Who that?
Goat, Omar.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You gonna put me on the spot, man? Shit, I'm like, I hope I ain't heard nothing.
That's why I'm just thinking of, because I know of, the obvious ones.
Dude, my defense, my offensive tackles in high school. Now, mind you, I started as a sophomore when my cousin got hurt, twin. My tackles, and I didn't realize it until I got to college. How big them was. They both was 6'5", 3 something.
Shit, in high school.
And Daryl wasn't a healthy 3 something, but he was 3 something. Roy went to play college. My other tackle went to play college ball. And our center was 160. Our center was 5'8", 160 pounds.
Yeah, my center was 150 some pounds. I had a 200-pound tackle, and everybody else under 200 pounds.
Yeah, them jokers was huge. They was huge.
My center was a dog. Martin Gilly, if you watching, Martin Gilly was a dog. Hey, I told his wife when I met her, I said, I know your husband nuts better than you do. Hey, because he was my center in middle school and high school. So I had 6 years. So you know how many snaps?
Right.
I never did them wrong. I always held up in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up, man. I gotta look that. I gotta keep. I know, like you said, it's obvious on I gotta look that up, boy. Sheesh, man.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
That's why the Steve Tannehill one hit me too, because like when people start dying in your age range, you really start appreciative of where you are, because bro, it can end, anything can happen, bro. Shit.
Yeah, when I seen that, I was like, damn, dude, I remember playing against him, man. Sheesh. What you call it posted? Anthony Wright from South Carolina posted.
Okay.
That's the first place I seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, man.
So, all right, man. Hug your loved ones this holiday season, man.
For sure.
My niece and nephews asked me what I want for Christmas. I said, I just want to be with my family. Don't worry about getting me nothing.
Yeah.
Save your little coins, save your little monies, man. If you find a little something that, might, that's what I told them, something that, hey, this remind me of go ahead and grab that, or some little Superman pen or something. But other than that, man, enjoy your time with y'all families. That's what me and Van gonna do. So you probably won't see us on the air again, I said, until 2026. But as always, man, thank y'all for following. Thank y'all for following us throughout the year. Like, subscribe, share, follow. And let's try to have a better 2026.
Happy holidays.